Hi YouTube family.
Hi YouTube family.
I'm Jackie from Gone Potty Gardening.
And I'm Helen from Gone Potty Kitchen.
It's been a little while since we've done a video, so we thought we'd do a little update. Hope you're all well.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for even more subscribers. The channel is slowly growing.
Yeah.
Which is lovely.
We're only small, but it's a really nice community. So as it grows, we're nurturing community, and that's what it's all about.
That's it. You can't. Well, we moved from the UK to Ireland, so we didn't bring our circle of friends with us. So it's lovely to build a community on the channel.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've made friends here as well, and we keep in touch with so many people because it's so easy now, isn't it, with social media and the internet, but not like it used to be in the old days with a couple of tin cans and a piece of string. But
I don't remember that, Helen.
Do you not?
No.
I'm showing my age here.
I remember the CB.
No.
1.4 for a copy. I remember that.
No.
We used to have one in the garage.
No, this is
not
pre.
Garage in the.
This is probably pre Alexander Graham Bell, who invented the phone.
Oh God. Anyway, one of our subscribers, Kay, nice of her to ask how we were. We've been all right actually, not too bad. You know, a few coughs and colds and things like that, but not too bad. We went for some blood tests, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Yeah.
And I've started a new drug for the autoimmune disease. And it's used for gout actually, but it's good for inflammation of the body. And I feel the best I've felt since 2013. It's incredible.
It's been remarkable, really.
Yeah. So I'm really pleased about that. No more steroids. And you were pleased, weren't you?
What was I pleased about?
Getting your bloods done.
Oh yeah, no, I'm excited because I've been on this wellness thing and changed my diet, and I've lost quite a lot of weight and brought blood pressure down and cholesterol. So it's going to be like, how far have I come? So I'm hoping it's going to show up in the biology that things are really, working out well.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited to see what the results will be. First time I've been excited for a blood test because it's like, we're going to see how things are going.
That's really good, isn't it? And also, Joyce down in Devon. Thank you so much. We received the parcel.
Yeah, thank you,
Joyce. Joyce sent us a load of seeds, some peas, runner beans, some peppers, all different types of runner beans, weren't there?
Oh, yeah.
A Norma.
Really, really generous of you.
Yeah, thank you. And actually, we posted yours off today, Joyce, so you should get it. What day are we now? What day is it? Wednesday? Tuesday. You should get it on probably Friday or Saturday. And I'd love to see how they grow,
Yeah.
And
we'll let you know how yours grow here as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So what a week.
Oh yeah, what a week.
We had a bit of drama here.
Well, I always get the cold for the stove. We've got a stove that has a back boiler that heats the whole house. And Helen could smell something, couldn't you? You smell fumes or something?
Yeah, it was always like, I could smell the coal in my mouth and in my nose all the time. It just wasn't right.
So I said to her...
What did you say? She said something to me.
I said, we have to get a chimney sweep.
So, that's what you said.
So we phoned one up, didn't we? But in the meantime, we thought, let's have a look at it. It must come apart a little bit. So we took the lid off, didn't we? And underneath there was 4 bolts, so we undone them.
Yeah.
And I tell you, it was about a foot deep or more?
Yeah.
In, debris, ash, all stuff from the fire. And there was actually just a small gap like that for the smoke to get through. So
we're really lucky. I mean, it wouldn't have been long before the carbon monoxide detector was starting to scream at us. And you know what it's like with those things. You think, it must be faulty, but it wouldn't have been, and could have been incredibly dangerous. So it's all sorted out now, thankfully, and everything's working really well.
But actually...
The dog's being a bit noisy, as you can hear.
Typical.
No, Jackie
Anyway,
gave them bones, so they're arguing, I expect.
It's much more effective, efficient.
But I did have this thing that because it was efficient, we then had to honour the rest of the heating system. And so I was going to bleed all the radiators. And so what happened with the radiator was the little bleed valve that you turn with the radiator screw thing. What do you call it? Radiator key.
Yeah.
Screw thing. I can't call it a screw thing. With the radiator bleed key.
Yes.
The nut that goes into the radiator. I mean, sometimes they can come loose, but this one, I don't know how it hadn't leaked because I literally just turned it and the whole lot just shot out like a bullet with scalding hot water and the kitchen was flooded.
Cool.
Yeah. And Jackie was down the end of the house and I'm shouting, Jack, quick, help.
It was pumping out. The only thing it was boiling hot water as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I was so stupid that I didn't wait until the system, I forgot that the stove was working properly and the pump was pushing it round the system because it was now efficient after all this time of being clogged up.
Let's just get him on me, lad.
Good me. Who have you got there?
Riley. Come here.
Oh, Riley.
Come here. Oh,
he wants in on the action. Yeah, he needs a haircut.
No, we're taking this week. Yeah. So what else? What else was there? Oh, I ordered a wood burning tool this week. Didn't I?
What's it? It's called a pyro something, isn't it?
It's called if you do it as a craft, it's called pyrography.
Pyrography.
Yeah, basically really it's a what do you call it? Iron. Come on, Helen.
Gets rid of your piles.
No.
It burns into the wood.
No, what is it called? Like the.
What is what called?
The actual tool, wood burning tool. It's an iron.
A pyrograph. I don't know.
No.
Well, it's like a soldering iron.
That's it. That's what I was trying to say. It's like a soldering iron, and it sends you all these little tips as well, different tips for the end. Some of them are like shapes and stuff, but you can change the end and you can make signs and things like that. So what I'm going to do is try and do away with a bit of the plastic and get some little branches, little twigs and stuff, and scrape them with the penknife and burn the names of the labels, like that. And also do some little signs for the garden, some uplifting signs for putting around the garden. What's that saying, Really good one.
Oh, that's that Wayne Dyer one, which it's been said many ways before, but he always puts it, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change.
That's it. That does work, actually, doesn't it?
It's true, yeah. Different perspective. It's a different thing altogether, but it's a great saying. And I mean, I'm sure there's some great Greek philosopher that said exactly the same thing, just in a slightly different way.
Yeah.
With a Greek accent, I expect.
Yeah.
And in Greek. But it is true, though, isn't it? If you change how you look at something, and it completely changes you, completely changes your energy, doesn't it? That's and how you approach it.
Yeah. Regarding the garden,
regarding the garden.
Yeah.
Today. That sounds like a song, doesn't it? Regarding the garden.
Yeah. So I was looking out the side window today and I did a little sketch of the garden because I know this year I'm going to have to do a few more like climbing frames really for the runner beans and stuff. And I've seen a few ideas on Pinterest for the pumpkins as well, squash. So I should be doing those. I think I'll probably do those in mounds, where you mound the earth and then plant them into the mound and then put a covering in between so that the weeds don't all come up. I've seen a lot of people do it that way.
Yeah.
So
we did have one idea, didn't we? Because the slugs got most of them last year, where we've got this flat roof over the boiler room outside.
yeah.
And of having great big tubs of them up there, and then the slugs won't get up there. But then again, it would be quite difficult to water and getting all the soil up
You'd be
there.
up and down the ladder, wouldn't you, trying to
I know,
water
I
it?
think it'd be a bit too much.
Yeah.
So, yeah, never mind.
No, we'll give that a miss. So, yeah, there's lots of things to think about like that. And the fruit garden, I've got to get going with that. I've started it a little bit, but that's quite a job that's going to take me all the winter, that.
And we haven't had great weather this week for getting on and doing it, but we've got some good days coming up by the look of it.
And then we'll have Christmas. That'll be around the corner. That won't be too many weeks away.
No, it won't.
And then, and hopefully the nights will start getting lighter, won't they?
They will after Christmas. Yeah,
Yeah.
they will for sure.
Yeah. So that's about it, I think, for now.
That's a little catch
It's a little
up.
update, little catch up.
So still to come. You're finishing the planter, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got to finish that. It's
brother.
been raining, so
Yeah, it's been pouring here, so it hasn't been
Yeah.
possible. And the fruit garden, and the cooking. Yeah, I've got some more to get on with. I haven't done much this. Well, I have for us, but I haven't filmed any.
I've been starving.
I haven't been filming it because it's been a rough couple of weeks with one thing and another, but things are a lot better now. But we've had an idea that we think would work for now, and that's instead of uploading the cooking videos in their own right, we'll tag them onto the chats and say there's a cooking video at the end of the chat video. So you have the choice. So if you came to the channel because you're interested in Jackie's projects and the gardening, but you're not interested in cooking, then you'll still get the chats, you'll still get the gardening. And you can just switch off at the end or wherever you want to stop. If you want the cooking only, you can just fast forward to the end of the chat or watch the whole thing through. And maybe in the future, if the community grows, which we'd love you to subscribe and, leave comments and become part of the community, then maybe they'll go up separately in their own section again. But for now, we'll tag them on if I get any done.
Yeah, it's a good idea, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's important, isn't it? Because we're only small, and a small community that's growing gradually, and it's really lovely.
Do you know what I think makes a little bit of a difference, which some people get confused. Like you might get, say, a new subscriber when they see a gardening video, and then like later on they get cooking and they say, "Oh well, I thought it was a gardening channel,"
Yeah.
So that's the reason. Really.
So we can say in the chat, at the end there's a recipe. Helen's doing a cooking recipe of that. So that won't get it confused, and it will make it clear where it is if you would like to watch it. Yeah. I enjoy doing them very much, but we're here because other people inspired us with their channels, really. And
one channel we love.
Oh yeah, we love Richard and Paul, and I think everyone loves Richard and Paul. I hope they do because they're amazing. But they're very much into the things that we really like. They love the garden, the growing food, cooking, the environment, animals, and we're very we're obviously very, very different, but we're very similar. Things we like and we're interested to bring to YouTube.
Yeah.
And they're great right at the moment, and I've got to feed it in a minute. I'm doing Paul's sourdough starter because I'm going to make some sourdough bread.
Yeah.
And I'm on day 3, Paul, if you get to see this video. And I'm really excited about that. But they're great fun, and we love their chats, their live feeds, and they do brilliant videos, and they've got Facebook. So we'll leave a link to those guys in the description of this.
We get I'm going to have a go at that no knead bread. But you've got one of those pots coming, haven't you? Those Dutch ovens.
Oh yeah, we haven't
Yeah.
tried cooking with the Dutch oven before, but it'd be nice to make some artisan bread. So
Yeah.
we'll see. It's all an experiment, isn't
That's
it?
Yeah.
Life, one big experiment.
Anyway, that's it for now, folks. And I hope you enjoyed it and lovely to catch up. And
Yeah.
we'll see you in the next one.
Take care,
Bye for
everyone.
now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Why not come and join me on Facebook or Instagram? The link is in the description.